Ohio,
New Jersey?
Missouri, or Misery, as everyone really thinks. Actually, that's New Jersey, I guess. Also, this is Misery.
A little bit, yeah.
It gets me every fucking time.
What about
Are
the
you
non-fucking
back a bit
times?
from your mic?
Not really. How about now?
That's a little better.
Okay. Yeah. I just have to, like, sit in a specific spot to make sure I'm actually, like, next to it. And or move the mic so that I can sit in a different spot and be next to it. But that's effort, guys.
Who wants that?
Loop.
Alright, so it's time for more Susie skin flaps. So I hope everyone's excited about that.
No.
Why? She's just a friend.
No.
She wants to share her skin with you.
Ugh.
Got a lot of it to share.
Ugh. In the facial region.
In a lot of the regions.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have not explored her, and I'm okay with that.
You have not explored her?
You said a lot of regions. It sounds like a lot of exploration, none of which I'm even remotely interested in.
Oh, I'm interested.
Yeah, well, your character kind of looks like an, let's see, a 2, maybe?
Wow.
Susie Skin Flaps is about a 2, max. So,
someone has to explore her skin flaps.
I think y'all are perfect for each
No,
other.
I think it's fine if nobody does. I don't think that's on the universe's bucket list.
Just think how lonely she has to be.
I'm okay with that.
So, remember, Dom, you're not allowed to beat anything this time, because you were successful last time.
Oh, I'm not allowed to. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was a skill thing, but I guess it's a, like, corporate thing.
Correct.
Corporate won't allow it to me to, like, win too many times, or else we'll, like, progress too far.
Uh-huh.
And then they'll not give you as many streams to do this in.
That makes sense. And the corporate world's weird.
If only we knew who ran this.
Yeah. Alright, everyone, we need an internet petition. Because that and
Those
nothing else
always
will
work. Those are always successful.
Yeah.
And they're so rare. No one ever starts a petition for anything.
It's true. That means it'll definitely, like, have a higher chance of working because no one's seen them before.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But a GoFundMe would work even better.
You know what? I'm not so sure that's correct. You know, I don't like dropping frames, but I was at 6.9% there for a second, so that was actually okay. It's because it's the weed number.
And that made it okay.
For a second, I was like, did everyone go, or does everyone just hate me?
Yeah, everyone just hates
Everyone
you.
just hates
Well, you know what? That's fair. Alright, Suze.
Suze.
Or maybe everyone just hates weed.
No, that's definitely not true.
Yeah. Nope.
Oh, man. Look at him flap around.
Flap, 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 flap.
To be honest, it makes this boss difficult because it's so hard to know what her head is actually supposed to be doing. So you have no idea what you're supposed to be dodging. And, like, did she stop attacking? Is she preparing for another attack? Maybe she stopped attacking and her skin is just jiggle physicsing. It's weird that they put jiggle physics on her cheeks.
Cheeky jiggle physics.
Oh, she's a cheeky girl, alright.
I hate it.
She has approximately too many cheeks. Or maybe just too much cheek.
Nope. Too many cheeks.
I think she just has the one.
I think
It is a
all
single
of the
cheek.
above.
Technically,
Too
everyone
many
has
cheeks.
too many cheeks. They have two big cheeks
much
and too many cheeks.
Yeah. The cheeks that she have are too many.
You would prefer she has no cheeks at all.
I think so.
Don't worry, we'll get that boss later.
Ugh.
That's the one reborn, and it is far more terrifying than this.
What's her name?
The one reborn.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say Susie No Flaps.
Imagine a body made up of skeleton. You might think, well, isn't that just a skeleton? No.
No, I can imagine how that would be. I don't like it. I don't want to imagine this. But you have made me. The power. Web design is fun.
Is that a first try, boys? I think it's a first try, boy.
I don't think so, considering. Yeah.
I mean, first time this episode. Like, we just got into it. Obviously, I did not succeed on my first ever attempt, John.
That's your first
Also, I
try
thought we
since
decided
coming
you
back to
weren't
it.
allowed to beat anything this time.
Sorry, I stopped
Yeah.
paying attention.
We just have to kill the stream right here.
He's a rebel.
Thanks everyone for
He
coming.
rebels.
And then the stream went down.
Who's our editor? Just skip this for this fight. Cut this.
Okay, I'll cut that.
Put it back on the last one.
You're just like, yeah, I'll cut that, and then my internet goes down, and I'm like, wait.
I can't believe I forgot the name of
Yeah.
my game.
I can't believe that either, but I'm mad because I also can't remember it.
Renegades of Flame?
No.
No, Flames of Renegade.
All I have written down for the game, well, I mean, like, I have a ton of stuff written down, but the only thing I have that is, like, typed up and says, like, here's this thing is E:FR.
I still think it stands for French Revolution.
I mean, I know what the E is.
Mm-hmm.
Is it elephants?
Elephants, French Revolution.
Oh, man, gotta love the French. That makes me a weeaboo.
That's what makes you a weeaboo?
Yeah,
No, not a weeaboo.
O-U-I-A-B-O-O. Weeaboo.
Hon.
God, I wish I knew where I was supposed to go next.
Me too. Me too.
The one time I did play this game, it was certainly so long ago that I have no recollection of which, like, cardinal direction even of where to go. Like,
Good. You are lost.
yeah,
That means we definitely won't find anything else.
that is possible.
You won't be able to fail anymore.
Oh wait, hold on.
And you've already failed by actually killing the boss.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
How else are we gonna make this one game take the entire year to beat? which, let's be honest, there's a good chance will happen anyways.
Yeah.
If we can actually just take it and like neatly wrap it up end of December, that would be perfect.
If we can do what?
If we could just play through the whole game and finish it in December, that would be tip top.
Why December specifically?
Well, so that, you know, this will be the year of Bloodborne, and then next year we can start whatever the fuck else.
We're gonna start Bileborn.
What's the new game they came out with?
Sekiro.
Yeah. Do you like it?
I haven't played it. Unfortunately, it skips out on possibly my favorite part of the Souls franchise, which is the ability to leave really stupid notes to each other. And also, like, the teamwork part you can't do because you can't be with anyone else. Like, it's apparently a very good game. I just, like... Also, like, in this game, I can pick which weapon I have. You know, I can like, switch up my style as I do. In Sekiro, you're a ninja samurai. That's it. You don't really get to pick your playstyle through that. You're just kind of, like, picking which things you put in your prosthetic arms. Like ninja stars or, like,
Gotcha.
smoke bombs and things like that. And it's cool, but it's certainly not, like, this style of gameplay. Oh, maybe...
Can you still punch, though?
I'm actually not sure.
So you can. You know what you must do.
Fucking Grandpa. Dude.
Another punches only run.
No.
Yes.
Hilariously, I don't think you can punch in this game. You do, like... It's not even, like, a slap. It's like a karate chop.
Slap, slap, slap.
Also, I accidentally found out the way to go. Completely by accident.
Damn it. Why would you do that?
Because it's the werewolf pit.
Werewolf.
Which, Werewolf Pit still sounds like the coolest metal band I've ever heard.
Werewolf. Werewolf.
Here wolf, there wolf, everywhere a werewolf.
Old MacDonald had a farm.
Old MacDonald had a wolf. E-I-E-I-woo.
Excellent.
I don't know if more or less upset about that than I should be.
I'm gonna say less. You are less upset than you should be. But that's usually the case.
But it was good.
Mm-hmm. Sure, yeah. So this week, I am experimenting with foods.
Such as?
Have you heard of
Experimenting with eating them?
No, I don't eat food. Have you heard of Viet Cajun?
No.
So
Is it exactly what it sounds like?
Yeah, is it Vietnamese Cajun?
yes, it's because Vietnam was held by the French for a couple hundred years, because Cajun food is French inspired because they were held by the French for a bunch of time. The basis of both of their foods is French. Now, of course, nobody would say that, like, étouffée is the same as anything in France.
Yeah.
But they have the same core.
It's inspired by it in the same way that English is inspired by the French language. It has some things for it, but it's certainly not reminiscent.
Yeah. So
English is
because
inspired by a lot of languages. We like to rifle through other languages changed for loose grammar.
because of that, because they both have this common core, they work really well together. You can fuse them seamlessly together, and so you have Viet Cajun. I wanted to do something similar, so I was looking. I wanted to do something with tacos, and so I thought maybe like Cajun tacos sound bomb.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the only South American inspirations in it, like French-inspired South American country, is still a part of France. It's French Guiana, and it's like it's like Hawaii is to us. Like it is actually still France, and because of that, it's not quite the same. And that was the only place that they forayed into Tortilla Town. So, and they don't do tortillas really there, because it's just all French. So, I was disappointed by that.
I think this might be my new favorite look for this character. It looks like she's going out fishing.
It does.
Yep.
She's just missing the lures in the hat.
Yep. So I switched to a different tact because I still wanted tacos. So I thought maybe what would be the combination of like tacos and something Asian. So I looked at who Spain controlled, besides all of Latin America.
Yeah.
The Philippines.
Did not know
Which,
that, but
like, there is a ton of crossover already between the two. Like, tamales are a Filipino thing. Like, they're also Spanish. They come from Spain, or from Mexico and the rest of South America. But, like...
there's a separate version of them also?
Because there was so much trade between Mexico and the Philippines, there is... They do tamales. They also have a little bit different, like, they do tamales, but they also have, like, a sweet tamale and other variations.
So you made tamale tacos?
No. No. What I was wanting to do, and what I am doing, is I'm going through, like, Filipino meats, like, standard meats that they do, and I'm cooking them and seeing how they do in a taco.
Have you tried any of them so far?
Unfortunately not, because I have
Go on.
that's the other game.
That's...
I need FR.
Damn it. I
Chris,
thought I
Chris,
had it.
Kristin found the name of the game. Just,
The wrong game.
the wrong game. Appreciate your attempt. I was supposed to have done it like 2 or 3 times already this week, but someone there shit happened at work at the supermarket, and I was unable to get the time off I needed to do any of the things. Also, one of the grocery stores, like, one of the ingredients that you need is, like, I think it's calamansi juice. It's like a cross between a lime and a mandarin orange.
Interesting.
But, like, what I've learned so far from Filipino dishes is that you put vinegar in everything. Like, whether it's like just pineapple juice, which is super, vinegary. It's got that citric acid in it, or straight up like lemon juice or lime juice, or this calamansi juice, or a dish. The Filipinos independently developed adobo chicken.
Oh, interesting.
Sort of. Like, they don't put in the same things, but it is the same process. And it's like it boils down to it is chicken that is marinated in vinegar and garlic. Spanish and Hispanic adobo add like peppers and other stuff to that, but that's the Filipino thing that they had beforehand, before the Spanish ever got there. So again, like white vinegar.
Independent. Oh, damn it! I went to the wrong place. Independent. What do you call it? Excuse me. Independent. When two places make the same thing on accident.
Parallel development?
Yeah. That's always super fascinating to me, especially with food.
Yeah.
Because just like, well, we had the spice, so we put it on chicken. They also had that spice, so they also put it on chicken.
It's almost like things taste good.
It's almost like, despite how many things, like, despite how, like, big the cooking world conceptually is, there's really not a massive amount of ways to cook things, at least as far as, like, when you're, like, making a recipe that is loved by a lot of people, you're probably making it by grilling, frying, or, like, one or two other methods. Like, you don't go for massively fancy things. So a lot of places are going to make a lot of the same kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like how we have beignets and funnel cakes, and they're not actually the same, but they're basically the same.
They're very similar, yeah.
It's just a funnel cake with purpose.
Well, and less less distributed than that. There's the dish that the Irish, English, and Scottish each have their own version of, but they're the same. But it's the sort of thing that, like, if you told any of them they're the same, they'll fucking kill you.
Gosh, Mr. Jailman is here.
Are you gonna go to jail
yeah.
now?
I'll be back. I want to go get my stuff first, then you can take me to jail.
Alright, so the dishes are Bubble and Squeak in England, Rumbledy Thumps in Scotland,
That's
and
not real.
Colcannon and Champ from Ireland. They're the same thing. They're absolutely just the same dish.
Yeah, they're
But-
all
Aren't
imaginary.
they?
Because no one has said those words out loud after saying, I would like to eat some.
You have never spoken to a British person, have you?
No.
And proud of it. No, I'm just kidding. If a British
There's apparently
person told
a
me I would like to
chain-
eat some Rumbledy Thumps, then I'd be like, I do not want to hear. Please leave.
I cooked some Rumbledy Thumps last year, and they were pretty tasty.
They were.
And I had to, because I was looking up recipes, and I found a recipe for Rumbledy Thumps, and how can you not? Like, it's called Rumbledy Thumps.
I mean,
That's
you're not
exactly why
wrong.
Dominic wouldn't. I mean, is that what it's gonna do to your stomach? Make it rumble and thump?
Things that go Rumbledy Thump in the night. Or in the kitchen, I guess.
So yeah, I'm making
Hey! I'm getting taken to jail!
Hamanadong Baboy, which is basically a ham hock that's been marinated in pineapple juice for over a day.
Nice.
And then you cook it, like you sear the sides with some onions and garlic, and then just add water and the marinade back and bubble it all down until it falls apart, and you add sugar and it becomes a glaze over everything.
I want to make this, and it's a terrible idea.
Yeah.
I want to make it, but I'm in jail.
I'm making adobo chicken, of course, because I already know that works pretty well on tacos. And I just want to know how the slightly different version of it does.
Idiot forgot to lock the jail cell. What a dumbass.
Idiot.
That really is dumb.
Dumbass.
Like, who hired him?
I don't think anyone. I think it's independent.
Oh, okay. Who pays him?
I think it's
Why did he
crowdsourced.
think he was good at
Maybe
this
It's
job?
crowdsourced.
Maybe Cage Man here.
I didn't know it could get worse.
So there's a chain restaurant here in Alabama that I'm honestly scared to try.
Is it Mama Hotbox?
Nope.
Why not?
It's Wasabi One's sushi burritos.
Okay, yeah, sushi burritos are a thing.
Yeah,
You
they
basically like
Wasabi One.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty trashy, but
Yeah.
but I'd go there. I mean, I wouldn't plan anything afterwards because I know I'll probably be on the toilet. But I'd go there.
Is someone in here?
Sometimes you just, you get that hankering for sitting on the toilet for an hour. There is a really, really, really good rotisserie chicken place by us.
That we've been to once.
Yeah.
Did you say a rotisserie chicken place?
Yeah, that is legitimately all they do.
Okay. I think I figured out why you have been there only one time.
You go in there and they've got like 400 rotisserie chickens that you could just see actively going.
See, here's the thing, rotisserie chickens are good, but to me they're similar to cooked turkey, where even if it's good, I only really want to eat it once or twice a year. I don't know if it's because rotisserie chickens are so heavy, or because I just had to eat them a lot as a kid and I've just kind of built up a slight dislike
Maybe
for them.
it's that.
I'm thinking it's the second one.
Yeah, the way they do rotisserie chickens is also different. I mean, it's still the same way you do it, but they season it differently. They cook it for a different period of time or whatever. It's not the same as a supermarket rotisserie chicken. And they also have just a vat of
hello, sir. Did not know you were behind me.
Beans and rice and a couple other sides.
Okay,
there.
so it's served with stuff too.
Yes. But you go in and you're that you can either just order a rotisserie chicken or you can get one of their meals, which are usually a half a rotisserie chicken. So Kristen and I went in. We decided we'd each get a half. So they grabbed a rotisserie chicken down. They got a cleaver. They whacked it in half, and they put it all both on our plates.
God, I wish someone would have whacked me in half. Sorry, was
You're playing the right game for it.
And that was it. And it was amazing. It was delicious. And we took home what little leftovers we had, and we put them into a soup and added a little extra chicken, and then sat on the toilet for an hour.
I'd like you to know that I did not hear you say that you put it in a soup. I eventually heard it, but what I heard was you put it in a suit.
Oh, yes.
And I was like, did you get leftovers and then dress the leftovers?
Yep.
That's just what you send to family when you haven't had a kid yet and they've been asking.
Now I know you can put something in a jacket, which means putting it in a potato skin.
I mean, there's also say that you dressed it, which would be to put salad dressing on.
Well, that's true.
Put it in a suit.
I like the idea of just putting half of a chicken in a suit.
So are you getting the awkward when are you having kids questions?
Oh, no.
That's good. We aren't either.
Good.
So when are you guys having kids?
Okay, fucking, who's this guy's stand? What the fuck?
Actually, Tim,
That was some fucking JoJo shit.
we found out that we can't. Is the best way to diffuse that.
Yeah,
Like,
I was
when are you having
so
kids?
quiet.
Actually,
See, I don't know. I'm still a fan of
I
the.
can't.
That's a really good idea, because the kudzu's getting out of hand, and I'm really tired of running the mower
Yeah,
through it.
I just hate...
Some kids would be really
I
useful.
hate mowing the lawn and taking out the trash every week.
Yeah. If we buy a kid, then it'll just eat the trash.
See,
It'll eat the lawn.
my personal favorite is still... I don't think I'm going to, because I promised my firstborn to a witch, and I really don't want to make good on the deal.
But yeah, I really like the other one because it's
Oh, yeah.
nobody's business.
Oh,
Like it's not your business whether we have kids or not. So just going on with the it turns out like we tried, we've lost 3 so far, and we just can't. And then they're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and you're like, "Yeah, and you should be for being an absolute piece of shit."
See, I would say just like act more like this happens too often and you're already tired of these questions. So it's like, oh, when are you gonna have a kid? And you're like, as soon as we find a doctor who can make it happen.
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh. Bonus points if you break down crying immediately.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I cannot cry on command. Wish I could though.
I can't either. But also, it wouldn't make sense. Like, that would be a dead giveaway that it wasn't true. Because
Yeah. Because you're emotional.
nobody who interacts with me believes that I have normal emotions.
Hey, fun fact,
They're
these guys
right.
hurt and I don't want to fight them.
So you're just gonna not?
He just phased through the top of that door frame.
That's not what
Oh
I
god!
asked.
Oh Jesus!
Well, they fly now.
Yeah, they're fast.
Apparently they do.
They fly now?
Fastest kid alive.
They
They
fly
fly
now.
now.
I'm glad that movie had at least one meme in it.
Yeah.
What movie?
The
Rise of Skywalker.
the newest Star Wars shithole.
I have not seen any of the Star Wars. Fucking bold of them to call it Star Wars when only one war ever happens.
No, it's technically multiple.
It's the different wars are because of the same impetus. Like, it's different wars, but like it's also sort of the same war. Oh wait, is this where my not so friend is? Yeah, there's Dark Beast Pearl.
Dark Beast Pearl.
Why's he gotta be?
Hello, not so friend.
Oh, I don't like this at all.
This Bobby Bone Spikes or something?
No. He's just a good boy. Even if I do hate him.
He killed you.
Let me see, is there a good nickname
He
for
did
him?
his job.
That's not what I want. He's basically the warden of this jail.
Does he count as a boss, or is he a mini boss, or is he
He's
just
definitely a boss. He's an
Okay.
optional boss, but he is a boss.
Optional boss. Bless you.
Thank you.
I'm trying to find the very good art that someone has made that just has nicknames for all the bosses. Such as, I believe, Father Gascoigne was just a daddy. Man, I really want to find it because it was very good, and I don't remember what Dark Beast Pearl is.
Is it a guard doggo?
I mean, that's certainly what he is as a thing, unfortunately. And he's very mean to me.
Well,
I
you're
just tried
trying
to
to
alt tab
escape.
back into my game that is not on the
It's
computer.
his job to keep you from escaping. He's not being mean, he's doing his job. He's being professional.
He's very professional about the way he kicks my ass.
Mm-hmm.
I always am.
I don't like that at all. Oh, hello. Please don't slit my throat. That's very unkind of you.
But professional. Oh gosh, you're dying.
Yeah, he sort of slit my throat a little bit.
Yeah.
How dare they slit your throat while you were trying to slit their throat?
Hey, technically I wasn't trying to slit their throat, I was trying to beat them to death.
Would you prefer they beat you to death?
I think the throat slitting's actually faster.
Certainly killed Dom faster.
Here we go. Let me put this in. Put this in memes and Joe jokes so you guys can see it. This is let's see. I think this. Yeah, this is Paul. Just Paul.
Paul. Not sad.
Seems like a lazy name.
Oh, that's right. I can go back now.
I can tell that the person that came up with this is the sort of person that chuckles about naming someone like Steve or something. Like, yes, I'm gonna name this enemy Steve.
I mean, you're chuckling at it right now, so clearly it's effective.
These are my associates, who are also named Steve.
No,
Wow,
only
that's
one
an
of
old
them's
meme.
named Steve.
Also, here's a fun fact. You're not necessarily supposed to be here yet.
But
But you can be, and that doesn't necessarily mean it's a good idea. But I found a lantern, so I can leave now. Okay, I'll come back here when I've leveled up a little bit.
good
Because
plan.
I forgot that jailmen kind of kick ass.
Kind of.
Yeah, they can kick a lot of ass.
Oh, you're back here.
Yeah. I
Flabby
know.
child.
Yeah, Flappy Child.
Gross.
You know. This
Man,
was
I
me
really wish I
going,
knew
but I just
what
stopped talking
the
halfway
name of
through
my
on
game
accident.
was.
Name of the name of your game. Yeah, I too wish you knew the name of your own game.
See. Maybe I was chatting with you about it. Let me just scroll back through my chat history with you.
That is
To-
possible.
2017.
Well,
Why don't you just use the search bar and search the part of the game you do know and look at every 1 million instances?
That's gonna be
Yeah.
a lot, yeah.
that is the unfortunate
Sounds faster
problem.
than manually scrolling the entire way. Watch as you eventually do find it, and then you're like, "That's a dumb name."
Probably.
Did I name it Rancid Fart? I don't think I would do that.
What?
That doesn't seem like it makes sense. I should rename that. What?
Now I know what to name it.
But wasn't it FR?
Yeah, you're right. Fart run seed.
Fancid Rart. Just, mix those two around real quick and you're good.
See, I know that any conversation would have been in Discord,
Not Skype?
not Skype, because I can see mention of it in our business Discord.
And I'm fairly certain that we had moved to Discord before any of this started. I
Yeah.
don't think we were on Skype.
Because I looked through the old emails and they talked about RSVPing to meetings in Skype.
There are a lot of enemies nearby, and I'm just gonna sort of hope they don't see me. I know this one has clearly seen me, but he can't prove anything. He's not my dad.
What about by hitting you really hard? Can you prove stuff with that?
You can prove that I'm not alive anymore. He's just like, I bet I could kill you in one hit. You're like, proof! And then that's it, you're gone. There's nothing left.
Yep. Let's see. Let me look at all of the paperwork that exists for the game. Because I have it all. Because I keep all that shit. And it terrorizes me at night.
Is the circle there?
Not in this bundle.
Okay.
Because that's a different game. That terrorizes me at night.
The circle is a terror.
Dom, do you remember the circle?
The circle? Is that the thing that we spent 8 hours on and caused us mild insanity that still haunts me to this day?
Yes.
Yeah.
You do remember.
I don't remember making it, but I do remember the circle. I do not know what ritual we performed in order to bring it to existence.
That was the great thing about the circle is like the same day Jonathan came up to me and he's like, Damin, I made this! I don't know what it means. I've already forgotten everything on it. But it looks complicated.
See, I've forgotten everything on it and really what all of it means, but I don't remember the name of the game either.
I'm only half joking about how you're gonna think it's a dumb name. I know how you like to redesign everything every 5 minutes, and it's been how many years?
I mean, we've only changed the name of the first game twice. Or I guess we've changed it once.
Yeah.
Oh. I know what the R was.
Do you?
It was Renegades.
Was it?
Yes.
I said that earlier.
Because we reused that.
Was it Renegades first?
French renegades.
Crap. Pretty sure it was.
Was it Renegades but in a French accent? It's my favorite idea so far.
I made a joke earlier that didn't come through because I didn't type it correctly. Like, I didn't go through all the effort of typing the umlauts and everything. But it, like, aha, we have it in kill, flames, revolution. It's like a Sistema International.
Ah, yes, that makes sense.
Yeah, we use the international system of measurements. It goes by SI.
Does it really?
Yeah, because it's French.
System International,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is the international system, which in its proper name is Sistema International.
Yeah, fair.
You have 80, 10, and 9 problems. How French counts as one, and how they say System International is another.
Yeah. My favorite is when it's like 78, 79, 420s, and you're just like, why would you do that? Why would you... What?
Because they want to praise it.
10, and 9.
Yeah, 99 problems. French language is one.
Just the whole language.
French language.
The whole
No,
language.
the French language is all of them.
No. Don't overestimate the French language. I have more problems than just that.
The English language.
Do you run away from them?
Yeah, a lot.
Sorry, Mr. Doggo. Oh, hey, I'm
Luke
back here.
forgives you.
Hi, sir. Please ignore me while I pick up this madman's knowledge. Thank you, bye.
This madman's knowledge?
Yeah. It's just the knowledge of a madman.
Is that useful?
Yep. So...
It doesn't sound useful.
So here's the thing. This game actually uses 2 resources, which is like the first Souls game to do anything like that, which is Blood Echoes, which is what you see at the very top right. But underneath that, you'll notice an eyeball, and that is how much insight you have. And it is insight into, like, the craziness around you. So every time you discover an area, or sometimes, like, beating a boss, things like that, you gain some insight. And it's, like, insight into the weird world around you. So the more insight you have, the more you can see sometimes. So, like, once you hit, like, 20 or 30 insights, suddenly you can see monsters that have been here the whole time. It's fascinating, but also scary as fuck.
Yeah.
I do not feel good about having things, like, items in the open where things could attack me. And yet
Yeah, I
it is
watched you
attacking
go
me.
down into that area, and I was like, you are going to die.
Yeah, like, you can tell how much I've played Souls in that, like, I'm careful what I do. Like, some areas I just look at and, like, I'm gonna be very careful. I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna be very slow and deliberate about it. Also, damn it, I don't have the password. I don't remember how I get that. And Madman's Knowledge, you, like, it is an item that you can use to acquire insight. You can also spend insight to buy some items and things like that. There are some like outfits, I think, and like weapons that you can use insight for instead of echoes, which makes it a lot cheaper. Alright, time to go up the stairs. While also getting shot at.
Yay.
Hello, sir. Wait a second. I think I know who's up here. It's a good doggo.
A good doggo?
God damn you, sir. I was trying to heal, asshole. That dude just came out of nowhere.
Yep.
He really did.
Like, I was just like, alright, I should have time to heal, and suddenly he just speared
You're
me
just standing
with...
there to heal, and suddenly a tree is in your
Yeah,
back.
like a crucifix tree, basically. He's like, hey, this is my holy symbol. It's an entire, like, log. You know what? I think I would like to build a druid character in a game one day who has their holy symbol is just their great club. And it's like, yeah, I serve the trees. The
Hi,
trees
Rose.
say shut the fuck up. Hey, Rose.
Hi, Rose.
Rose, I think it's doggo time.
Doggo time.
If you don't die first.
Show us the doggo.
I'm getting there.
Foot now.
Trust me, you'll see the doggo a lot. It's a boss.
You're gonna hurt the doggo?
I mean, it's not quite a doggo, so it's a little more okay.
I hear that rationalization.
Trust me
Even
on
you
this
know
one,
it's not
you'll
okay.
understand. Hey, Henriette, maybe, like, do something. I'm clearly being attacked and you are standing still. Okay. Henriette, you're a bitch. I just lost, like, 10,000 blood echoes. It's fine. It's fine. I don't feel bad about this at all.
I detect some prevarication.
That's fine. After you play enough Souls games, you're just like, well, lost 10,000 souls. Oh well. But at that, like, it just becomes like sitcom at that point. You're just like, oh well. And then you say your catchphrase and then leave.
So you have to come up with a catchphrase and. Gotcha.
Yeah. What's my catchphrase gonna be, guys?
Too easy.
Watch me whip.
That.
I get why you said that, because I do use a whip, but please never tell me that my catchphrase should be watch me whip. Like, an enemy kills me and I'm just like, well, you know what I always say, watch me whip!
And watch me. Hanene.
No.
Wanna watch me, Hanene?
Henriette's got a giant fuck-off hammer, and that's something I'm down with. I think that's the Kirk hammer, which I have, I just can't use it yet.
Sucks to suck.
Is that just a giant stone block stuck to a sword?
Essentially.
Nice.
Wait till you see the whirligig saw. I think the whirligig saw is legit is like actually my favorite weapon in this entire game. I think it's from the DLC, so I might have to get that at some point. I don't think I have it. But it's a club that you put into a like saw blade, and then you can take the saw blade and like use a ripcord to wind it up and just spin it while you like hit things with it.
Nice.
It's very fun and very hard to use because it is very, very heavy. Is there anything over here? Oh, I think I know what area that is.
I don't think you know what area that is.
If I remember right, there's a couple hunters over there. And possibly Eileen the Crow, who's everyone's absolute favorite.
I detect sarcasm.
Oh no, everyone loves Eileen the Crow. She's cool as fuck.
Is she a boss?
Nah, she's another hunter. I think eventually you have to fight her. Or, like, eventually you can fight her. But it's, like, not required. It's just, like, part of her, like, personal story.
Gotcha.
She uses the coolest weapons, at least to me, because they're dexterity-based, called the Blades of Mercy. Which I think sort of function like a Darth Maul lightsaber, except you can break it into two.
Oh, okay.
Which is dope as fuck.
I mean, double-sided lightsabers are the coolest.
Yeah, super bad to use,
They're pretty
but
cool.
like cool as hell. All right, are we ready to see the good doggo?
Yes.
The best doggo.
Show us the doggo.
There she is. Doggo.
Come on, Streamlag. Get
I don't see a doggo.
Where's the dog?
I mean, technically there's no doggo yet, I guess.
Dog. Got the doggo?
Rose, what is an SL1 run?
Soul level 1.
It doesn't look like a doggo.
Nope, it does not look like a doggo.
It looks like a person.
Just give it a minute.
Wow, what really well done hairs. Not.
It is one of the most unfortunate bits of it being a PS3, I think, exclusive, and not at all PC.
Yeah.
But it's okay that it is, because otherwise it wouldn't be a game at all. because Sony helped fund it after it was like not gonna get didn't have enough money, so it allowed them to make the game.
Yeah.
I guess it's sort of a doggo. But it's
Screaming
actually a
dog
person,
princess.
and that's why it's okay for you to kill.
See, there's that rationalization. Told you. You didn't believe me.
I didn't know it was gonna be a person and then pretend to be a doggo.
I mean, it's not really pretending. She turned into a doggo. It's semi-lycanthropy.
I feel like she can turn back.
No, she can't.
Because you're gonna kill her.
No, she also just can't.
But can't she just reverse whatever she just did?
No, because it was not voluntary.
Stare at the coins some more?
Remember that this is, like, the whole goal of this game is that I am a hunter of beasts. And that is people who have been taken over by the beast curse. Such as Vicar Amelia.
Oh. Well then yeah, you really shouldn't kill the doggo.
Never mind, she can transform back.
Just gonna say, see, you're messing up the rationalization. You need to.
I wonder if she has a form 2. I hope she doesn't have a form 2. That seems like a form 2.
She has a form 2. Remember, you're not actually allowed to beat this.
Oh shit, ow. Don't worry, that might not be up to me. Can't see shit because of this tail.
Baby got back?
I was gonna say bitch got back.
I applaud you for the double in there and then just using the word bitch also. Ow.
Hi Tim, you having fun?
Yeah.
You just chilling out in Quiet Town?
I'm not seeing a whole lot of the stream. Internet's kind of glitchy again tonight.
Shh. I'm not seeing a whole lot of the stream either, because I'm in the other room.
I thought you were gonna say because I don't care enough to watch it. But now that I know that John's not watching the stream, whoops, accidentally beat a boss.
True.
What the fuck?
Hey, I'm
You're
telling
not
you,
allowed.
it's that intro area of this game does such a bad job of like teaching you how to do stuff. But once you get into the game, it's a lot better. Okay. I don't think it's the Sword of Holy Moonlight Rose. I think it's Ludwig's Holy Blade. No. Yes, I know. Okay. They have a Moonlight Greatsword in this game, and they also have Ludwig's Blade, and I can't remember... I know he uses the Moonlight Sword, but I guess he's just in the DLC, so I don't know. I'll be real, I don't know a whole lot about this game.
Me too.
Apparently it is Ludwig's.
Alright, let's see. Do you guys have anything good to sell me?
No.
I don't have it good to sell.
I mean, I do, but they don't. I was answering for them.
Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, you got some really good things to sell. You gonna shill yourself out over the internet?
Nope. Not the right place.
You sure?
I'll wait for an official sponsoring slot.
Oh. We don't do those anymore.
Unfortunate.
Today's party patrol has been brought to you by
Yeah,
the
please,
letter 7.
please be sure to call it party patrol and not party parole, which is a vastly different thing, I believe.
I mean, it's kind of party parole right now. You haven't escaped from jail and all that.
Oh, yes.
Technically, I haven't escaped from jail. I just sort
Okay,
of left it behind for a bit.
You'll always carry it inside of you.
You know
Is the jail his stomach?
what?
Hello and welcome to This is the Way That Kristin Talks All the Time.
It's not Bloodborne. That's a different game.
I guess the stomach isn't really a jail. It's more like a leash.
God, I wish I knew what you were talking about.
You're limited by your need for food.
She's talking about herself.
There we go. Here's the Kirk hammer. It's this tiny sword, and also that motherfucker.
You have a box. You have a box on your back. It's a hammer. You think you're Thor. But you're really just ugly.
I don't think I'm Thor. What do you mean? You're making a lot of assumptions about who I am.
I think she's gone insane.
You didn't see the hammer.
I mean, Thor doesn't wield his hammer with two hands, though. His also is a lot prettier than mine. Wait a second. This isn't where I.
He's also a lot prettier than you.
I mean,
Truth.
a lot prettier than most people.
Truth.
Truth.
That's not a diss, that's just a fact.
Yeah. Chris Hemsworth could hammer me.
The Grand Cathedral? Really wish this had pictures like in Dark Souls 3.
Nice to meet you.
I also really need to get the DLC because I really want to fight my favorite boss. Who's a 3-stage boss who can kick your ass in all 3 stages without a single problem.
Wow.
What about multiple problems?
I mean, I feel like he has a problem if he gets to the other stages. Means you're dealing damage on him.
Somehow no, because she gets far more powerful with each stage. And if you think like, oh, that means she's losing blood, that's bad. No, don't worry, she makes herself lose blood when you hit those stages. She just sort of stabs herself with both swords and then uses them to kick your ass harder. You know, it's fun having a hammer.
If you had a hammer.
I fight people a lot. Oh, it's Mr. Tonatrus.
Tomatrus?
Tomatrus?
Tonatrus. It is
Like
the
an octopus.
electric mace that he's holding.
It's electric.
Boogie woogie woogie.
And this is why I talk this way.
There's a hole in my plastic bag that I cut in half.
There's a hole in my plastic bag that I cut in half.
I
Yes.
feel like that's a Toy Story reference.
It is.
It was.
It does.
That's not what I said, but I hate you.
Would you hate it if I continued?
You know what? I like having a big fuck off hammer. It's fun.
I wish I had a big fuck off hammer right now. Could really use it.
A
Just
little-
calm down.
Wish you had a little sludgy boy.
I need you to slinky your way off stream. Get the fuck out of here.
Wait, me? Wait! Why did you go back into the Toy Story gyms?
She hasn't stopped.
Why can't I hear her?
Cause she shut the fuck up like I asked her to.
He doesn't want to hear another bow peep out of me.
I'm a little impressed at how many you've managed. Oh. Interesting.
Was that a good joke? Was it on the bullseye?
I guess that is a Toy Story character, huh?
It's the horsey.
Hear that, guys? It's the horsey.
Yes, not the claw.
Believe it or not, I don't think the claw has a name.
It does. It's the claw.
I believe that is a title.
I don't know. I think it's a name.
Oh, damn, I can't fight that.
Time to use my 8 teaspoon measure.
You're... Why?
Gotta put
Is that a
salt in
pinch?
something. No, it's a dash.
Oh, dash.
Yeah. A pinch is a 16th. I also have a smidgen, which is a 32nd.
I'm sad I had to stop. I just couldn't think of Andy Moore.
What?
I couldn't think of Andy Moore jokes to make.
Andy. Okay. Wow, cool. There's these cookies here. We don't need these. I'm just gonna throw them away.
No, my internet needs those. Got him. That's right, no one expects the age-old cookie internet joke.
It's a good one.
Thank you.
I approve.
I think it was only good because we went so low so recently.
Yep.
They shot you. You should hit him with the hammer.
I'm actually gonna have to pull away from the hammer for a bit, I think, because pretty sure this person's gonna need a little more finesse than a hammer.
Sounds like
Just
quitter
finesse
talk.
with the hammer. Careful bludgeoning, you know? It's an art.
It's called careful bludgeoning, and it's art.
Does that... So is it a video game, or...
Did I just have an echo?
A little bit? You know, John, I'm still
died.
mad that you didn't want to go with that super good Kingdom Hearts title that I gave you earlier.
What was it, like? Friendship?
I think Friendship Reborn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ugh.
gross.
Exactly. Like, that is absolutely a Kingdom Hearts shit title.
Oh, it's Lawrence. Hey, Lawrence. Oh. Oh, I just got high, I think.
Hi, Lauren.
Pretty sure that was LSD.
Aw, just LSD, not the fun stuff.
Does that mean I get to fight Ramekin soon?
You get to fight a ramekin?
No,
You get to fight a
Ramekin.
small ceramic dish?
Bowl?
Man, he's a good.
What's
good
the
boy.
dish, Ramekin?
I hope no one here hates spiders, though.
It's a good thing I'm in the other room.
I mean, I'm not
Bring it
near
to you.
yet.
Is it a big spider?
How big would you say it has to be before you qualify it as big?
Half a centimeter?
Don't listen to John. He wants half a centimeter to be big so he can feel good about other things.
Oh shit!
Jesus Christ!
Well, I'm dead now.
You just witnessed a murder!
Yep.
Our fucking our stream clips admissible in court?
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
The joke was there. I had to take it.
At least someone's gonna take it, Jesus.
Hey, apparently it's easy to take. I apparently didn't add enough water to my tortilla dough. I have a feeling if I add a splash of water, it will be too much.
And then you'll have to add a sprinkle of flour. And then another splash of water.
It's sort of like buying nacho ingredients.
Yeah, there's never the exact. It's like putting noodles into a pot for spaghetti.
Or buying hot dog buns and hot dogs.
Yeah, well that's just they ruined that.
Yeah, that's...
You can get it right, but you just have to like be serving 8,000 people.
Yeah. That is truly the most capitalist thing I've ever heard, is like the way they do hot dog buns.
Now the bun length dogs come in the correct number of
They come in 8-packs?
yeah,
Yep.
Nice.
and they are the superior hot dog considering they
They really are. They fit the bun correctly, and
John,
the count is right.
listen, we all know that you do want a bun-shaped dog. I'm sorry, but we should stop bringing it up on stream.
It's okay. I mean, we already talked about how I'm impotent. So
Well, I mean, we didn't
Say the
discuss it
reason
in
why.
that great of detail. We didn't know which side of it was, but I guess we do now. Sir, can you die in a normal way, please? What the fuck?
No.
Okay.
I want to go out in a very unusual way.
Me too.
I when I die and people read my obituary, which nobody does because nobody reads obituaries, I want people to go, huh?
I want to be walking around and accidentally, like I'll sneeze and accidentally discover the spell for power word kill and accidentally use it on myself instantly, and just like sneeze and then just fucking die.
Sneeze yourself out of existence.
WebMD would have a field day with that report.
Oh gosh, you're right. Like,
Forget cancer, you're going to instantly die.
Yeah,
Or
watch out if
even
you
just the
sneeze
fact that,
everyone,
like-
you might die.
WebMD, I sneezed. What does this mean? It means you no longer exist on this plane.
Yeah, it means that there's a chance that you will cease to function. You will become unassigned carbon. I can get a dress? Guys, I know what my goal for this game is.
It's to get enough not souls to buy a dress.
I'm not sure if you buy it or if you might actually just find it.
That's how
So
you
you
know
might
it's a
not have
fantasy
to get
game.
a
You just
bunch of
randomly
muscles.
find a dress that fits perfectly.
I don't know if I would say perfectly. I don't know if any of the clothes in this game fit perfectly.
Rose, you are correct. Alternatively, you can just enjoy the bun.
It's true.
There's just something really satisfying about hitting an enemy so hard his body is forced into the ground and then he no longer moves. And then that's it. Like it's just you just after a while you just get some echoes and you're just like, yeah. Oh man, I on the note of eating buns, I would like you to know I have purchased what I believe might be the perfect shirt in like the most or like the closest a shirt has gotten to perfection I now own or is on the way to me. And it is a quote unquote gamer shirt. But
Does it come with bathwater?
no. But it's a shirt that says it's like, yes, I'm a gamer. I like to eat classic food and play I'm sorry. You know, I eat classic food or I eat junk food and play classic games, do you, and like some other stuff. But if you're wearing a jacket and you zip it up correctly, it just says, I like to eat ass, do you?
Yes.
And it was specifically designed for that exact function.
Excellent. Good.
Nice.
There you go.
Alright, dick bags up there, I fucking see you. Piece of shit.
Dick bags. So is that a bag that like formerly held dicks? Or is that like a bag full of dicks?
I'm not sure what the difference in those two things would be is, aside from time period. Like that's what you described. You described two things that could be the exact same item at two separate points of its life.
It's a scrotum sans testicles.
What?
That is the dick bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or it could be my ass.
I don't think your ass is a bag.
I hope not.
Yeah. I hope you don't have a baggy ass. If you've got a baggy ass, I'm sorry. Sorry for you and for Stephanie.
Let's just... if I were to describe my ass, I would say... Okay, you remember Susie Skinflap's face?
Alright.
Unfortunately.
Alright, are we leaving the stream yet? Is that it? Did we finish?
Less than half an inch, gotcha.
So I mean, people just aren't supposed to be shaped like bags. Realistically, people are more like donut with complicated topology.
I don't like the idea that people have topology.
Everything has topology. Okay with being a donut.
I'm not sure how I feel about Tim thinking that to be a person you necessarily do not.
Question for y'all. Do you think donuts have to be, like, for it to be defined as a donut, it has to be round with a hole in the middle?
No.
Not in order to be a donut, but I was talking about a toroid.
Yes.
I
mean, like bear's claws are, or bear claws is, no.
I will say, a donut...
I would call a bear's claw a pastry instead of a donut, but I do think donuts can be something other than
Donuts used to not
something
be
with a hole in the middle.
round. With a hole in the middle.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they are now. I would say not everything, or not every donut is round with a hole in the middle. However, a donut that is round with a hole in the middle has a higher chance of being good. I don't like.
I will
doing
say,
donuts.
I will expand on that to be a donut that is round with a cavity in the middle has a good chance of being
Incorrect. does have a good chance of being on someone else's plate.
Because the cavity could just be the hole all the way through, or it could just be a pocket inside for other things.
Is it considered a cavity if it's filled to the brim?
Yes. Like, you have a chest cavity, but it's got your organs in it.
So you're counting Boston creams and jelly donuts.
My favorite
Yes.
thing about making Boston creams is when you just have to nut inside the donut.
That's how you make jelly donuts too.
Well, I'm never eating any donut that John makes.
What about this? Someone asked me the other day at the supermarket, is cereal a soup?
I'd say it's more of a sandwich. I don't actually think that, but I just thought discourse would be nice.
Kind of a salad.
I'm still thinking.
I would say yes, cereal is a soup.
I say no. Cereal, like a soup, has a broth,
Yeah.
and a broth is more than just one thing.
Milk is more than one thing.
No, it's not. It's just milk.
Chemically speaking.
Well, actually.
Yeah, well, actually, chemically speaking, so is fucking water. Like.
Yeah.
You died again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because they're just two snipers that I can't actually get to somehow. I'm still not sure how you're supposed to deal with them.
Are they the mini bossy type people where you kill them and they're gone?
No.
Rip.
Yeah. What is kvass?
Kvass?
Yeah, apparently there's a Russian soup that's broth is just kvass. That sounds disgusting.
But that also sounds like
Or like beer.
a thing that's been made.
Yeah, kvass is beer.
Yeah,
It's not a
never
soup,
mind.
it's beer.
That could be good.
No,
Well,
she's
like-
saying the broth is kvass, as in like they use kvass as a base for a soup.
Yeah.
So they beard up some soup.
Yeah. They took a pot and they poured beer into it and then they poured other things into it.
Yeah.
Other non-liquidy things.
So isn't that a soup, even though its broth is just one thing?
See, but milk you take out of an animal and then you put it in your cereal.
No, you pasteurize.
Thinking about it, I think cereal is more like a tea.
Tim, what chunky ass tea have you
What
been
the
eating in your
fuck?
fucking life?
Can we just kick him from the call?
So next time you come over, I'm gonna give you some tea, and there's gonna be some fucking granola in it.
we all agree. Like we all disagree on what it is, but we all agree it's not that.
Yeah, we all disagree on what it is, but we know which one of us is definitely wrong.
So, did you just say that for outrage, or do you actually have a thought behind it? Because you thought for a really long time to come up with that.
I refuse to believe Tim might have had a thought.
I could give you a pass if you meant like the flavored milk after the cereal. Like once you've eaten all the cereal out of it,
I
you've got
hate that
the,
technically
That was a
could
driving
be
thought,
tea.
yes.
the cinnamon and sugar
So, Tim,
milk
what
or
you're
the,
saying
the
is-
chocolate milk or whatever.
So what you're saying is, okay, if you bought a box of Lucky Charms, right? The box of Lucky Charms is a tea bag
Yes!
that you dip into the milk for a prolonged period of time, and at the end, you now have tea.
But
Correct.
when you say it like that, yes, absolutely.
You know what I hate? At the supermarket, those two are in the same aisle.
the tea aisle.
Opposite sides.
It's
Yes,
the
true opposite
breakfast aisle.
sides. But the fact that they are in the same aisle brings my brain physical harm. When Tim said the word, I think it, or when he said, I think it's tea, it did 2d6 psychic damage to me.
So, would you say that oatmeal is a soup?
More than... okay, so cereal is a tea, apparently. I don't think oatmeal is a tea for sure. Because you don't get anything after you eat the oatmeal, it's just
Good.
all combined.
Because oatmeal falls under the same category to me as cereal.
Yeah.
I would say there's something different
It's a hot
about
cereal.
it because the
Yeah, it's a hot
liquid
cereal.
that you poured into it is not drunk afterwards, or not drank afterwards, because it has become part of the process itself, or part of the object.
Some people don't drink the
I eat
cereal
cereal dry.
milk either.
What, you just munch a tea bag? Fucking weirdo.
That doesn't sound like a bad idea, actually.
Oh god! Oh fuck! Jesus Christ, I forgot!
I was just gonna say, do you have to go? Do your people need you?
No, that scared the shit out of me. So that's the thing you see if you have enough insight!
Oh, cool.
So I'm guessing you don't have enough insight.
Yeah, no, I think you need like 20 or 30. I have 12. Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me.
So,
Now, does that
Oatmeal
mean your
to me
echoes
is
are
a-
just hanging 30 feet in the air now?
No, they are on the ground. Or in that enemy, but probably not that one. I don't think they actually categorize that as a killable enemy.
to me, oatmeal is a porridge. And I think that cereal is just a cold porridge. I mean, cause like if you're making cereal, to me the proper way to make cereal is, you pour in your cereal and then you pour in enough milk to
You know what?
barely
You
saturate it.
You have fucking cracked the code right now that proves that cereal is not a tea, because you do not take. Well, I guess. Wait, do you take? I guess you would take tea leaves first and then pour water on top of them. I guess it's a cereal now or a tea now.
You can do it either way.
Okay.
Yeah, but
You
would
can
keep
have
the
hot
leaves
water
contained.
and yeah.
You wouldn't have your loose
You-
leaf tea just loose
Yeah.
in the cup. You'd have it in a tea ball or something.
On the bright side, we can say that a box of cereal is loose leaf tea.
You do not consume tea leaves, so. Or sorry,
You're weak.
if you're not a fucking animal, you don't consume tea leaves.
Or if you're just not hungry enough.
Gosh.
I haven't done it.
So what, John? Out of curiosity, what is your greatest like? Which food crime have you done that you like remember most? Do you think?
What food crime have
Yeah.
I done?
Such as like eating tea leaves, or
I overcooked a steak.
okay, that's not a food crime. That's just if you're
What?
bad at cooking.
That's a misdemeanor at best.
Yeah, a
No,
food
that's a
crime
crime.
is when you
that's
purposefully go out of
negligence,
your
not
way to
willful.
do something food related. That is a crime to humanity.
Something
That's
like
fair.
stuffed crust pizza.
Oh gosh.
I'm sorry, stuffed what?
Stuffed crest pizza.
What would that mean?
You take
Pizza
the crust,
with-
you
with
put
a-
toothpaste in it.
Yeah. that.
Or for example, like a very minor one would be something to the effect of like eating a hot dog using naan,
Oh.
which
I mean
although
that would
could
be a food
good,
crime. That would be
Yeah,
like
that's not a food crime.
See, the problem with this is that I have a very international appetite, and with that, you have things that many people would consider to be horrendous, terrible,
death penalty level of crimes, but
John-
over there is completely natural.
And no matter how much you say it, I'm not gonna
Ground
call you Mr.
beef
Worldwide.
made from Wagyu.
Oh no, that is a capital punishment worthy.
You
Yeah.
said what,
What
made of
the
Wagyu?
fuck?
Ground beef.
Ground beef Wagyu. So you take Wagyu beef and then you grind it.
I don't quite know what Wagyu beef is, other than that it's
It's-
very high quality.
It's super expensive because it is perfectly marbled. So you have the exact right amount of both meat and fat, and it's spread perfectly within the meat. So some meat you get, it's like a chunk of lean and a cap of fat on the side. And like fat equals flavor, but it's just sitting all on that one side. The rest of it doesn't have access to it as much.
It's like using a Ferrari to haul manure in the passenger compartment.
The reason why you grind beef is you can control exactly how much fat and lean go into it and the mixture therein.
Oh, is that why people
So-
crank their hogs?
So Wagyu would automatically be perfect ground beef, but you can make it from literally the worst cut of beef and it's just as good.
I'm just saying that was very clever of me, and no one appreciated it.
Nope.
But no, John has not done that. He has not.
No, the things that y'all would probably think would be disgusting would be
No, it's not about if it's disgusting. If it's about if it's like an abomination to like nature.
No, I haven't done anything like that.
I'm trying to think. if
'Cause,
there's
like,
anything
they're-
I've done.
Food crimes I would say would be like going to Chicago and putting ketchup on your hot dog.
Gross.
I have
I would just say putting
requested
ketchup on your hot
pineapple
dog.
on a pizza before.
Yeah, see, but there's nothing wrong with that.
No, I
Yeah.
mean there is, but like let's not get into that right now.
The majority of the
The
world.
fact that Tim has put that on his food crimes list, despite deliberately doing it, proves that there is something wrong with it.
Tortilla
The
chips
majority
into
of the-
soda sounds weird, but not necessarily a crime.
Are you saying this that you've done, or
Rose said she did it.
okay?
I vaguely remember the time period of your life where you dipped tortilla chips in soda. Somehow that wasn't the worst thing happening in your life.
Fries into mayonnaise.
I mean, that's normal in a lot of places though, and it's also
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah.
That's what I'm, like.
Yeah.
A lot of people would consider that to be a crime.
I,
But
I
it's-
think
But it's delicious.
the food crime I've most recently learned about is the concept of garlic aioli.
Yeah, well,
Garlic what?
garlic aioli. Aioli is a emulsion of garlic and oil.
Oh.
So making a garlic aioli is like making an egg mayonnaise.
Do you buy it with money you got out of an ATM machine?
Yeah. I put in my personal PIN number at the same time.
Oh,
Oh, I found the new one.
What?
Mayonster.
oh yeah, the mayo monster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's mayo infused with Monster energy drink.
Oh. That is disgusting.
Somehow far more of a food crime than purple ketchup.
Yeah, which is amazing, because purple ketchup is a horrible plan.
Despite it, like, if it was like ketchup but made out of eggplants or some crazy ass shit, that would be wild and bad, but like, at least it would have a reason.
It was regular ketchup. It
Yeah.
didn't taste anything different from ketchup, but it did because it was horrible.
And like, it was so weird that there was like, we have purple and green ketchup, and it's like, alright, green ketchup technically could make sense, because there's green tomatoes, but
Yeah.
that's not what it was. It was just bad. On purpose.
I didn't ever have the green ketchup, but we did buy once the purple ketchup. I think I begged for it because I was an idiot child.
Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, there's
it
your
was-
food crime. You begged for that shit.
I did, but
What about the pink or blue spray butter that existed for a bit?
I don't.
That was
don't
around the
remember
same
that.
time period. Apparently, the U.S. went through a wild time period that was like a span of like 4 months, where companies were just like, "What if we just fucked it all up?"
Yeah.
But see, like, at least with the butter thing, that makes sense. They're trying to make food interesting by giving it a bright color. Ketchup already has a bright color.
Is ketchup bright? I would say it's like a fairly dark color, but like because it is red, it's like a midpoint somehow.
I'd say good ketchup is dark, but a lot of ketchup is bright.
I want to talk to someone who is a ketchup snob as much as they are a coffee snob.
I
I like my ketchup black.
You know what? I'm genuinely amazed that, like, what's that YouTube channel? It's like, is it Epicurious? That does we got a coffee expert to come in and taste, like, 6 types of coffee and determine which was the cheap and which was the expensive one. And they do this for bread. They did this for butter, and the dude just sits there and he pulls out a spoon and he eats the butter. He's like, yeah, this is this type, and you can tell by the mouthfeel. I'm like, I'm not gonna eat some fucking butter. I'm fat, but like, come on.
Yeah, I can tell you when I'm purchasing butter, I don't think like, but will the mouthfeel go with the fucking fat food that I'm about to consume?
Honestly, mouthfeel is a term that until today I've really only used with describing how dogs must think about things.
Why? What? How would that?
Feel with the mouths. It's their mouth hand.
So here's some trivia for you guys. Do you know what what culture ketchup originally came from?
No. Do you?
I
Tim?
don't.
I bet you don't.
China.
Yeah, I was gonna guess Asia.
Yeah,
But-
it had to be somewhere that England colonized, or took over, or some shit.
Look at Tom, betting on the world.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. You just gestured at all of it.
Yeah. The only England has basically they take over things like a plague does in Plague Inc., where it basically hits everything but. What is it?
Madagascar.
Madagascar. Thank you. I was like, it's not Zimbabwe. Why is my brain trying to say Zimbabwe? That is incorrect.
Yeah, these professionals, they have like they do the normal things, like they'll do coffee and chocolate.
So do you want a ketchup one?
Here. Yeah, I want a ketchup one.
You know what?
Because they also do like butter. There was a bacon one. It's like, I'm a bacon expert. I'm like, what the fuck? How do you become a bacon expert?
I want a guy to show up and they're like, oh yeah, this is our condiments expert. He's gonna do ketchup, mayo, and mustard while he's here.
No, just do that as 3 separate episodes and be like, we've invited him back. Then he's starting to look familiar.
He's starting to look familiar, but very under the weather on the account that he has eaten some of the worst food. Which is not food, it is a condiment that he ate by itself for some reason. Is someone shooting at me still?
Probably.
What is bone marrow ash?
A condiment.
It might be.
Could be.
Anything's
Yeah.
a condiment if you're not a coward.
You just gotta test the mouthfeel first.
So, is a condiment when you like after you have sex and you pull off your rubber? Is there like a mint that comes with it to like?
Freshen your breath afterwards.
Yeah.
John, this isn't a hotel.
Why not?
What hotels do you stay at?
I will say one of my favorite video game songs of all time is one of the ones from Undertale by virtue of the name being can you really call this a hotel? There wasn't a mint on my pillow or anything. Not sure why
Yeah.
you decided that that should be the name of the song, but I appreciate it nonetheless.
When we took our vacation earlier this year, we went and stayed in a bunch of hotels. None of them had mints.
Nope.
I mean, did you stay multiple nights
Yes.
at each one?
No.
No.
Just at one.
Okay.
Yeah, no mint. A lot of them will do, I've heard they'll do little chocolates.
There was no chocolate.
Like the, what's the not Girl Scout cookie Thin Mints? They're the little rectangular ones.
Andes?
Yeah.
Fat junipers.
What?
It was just about the closest thing I could get to Thin Mint. That was the opposite of Thin Mint.
I mean,
I'm glad that
gin.
basically what happened is
Juniper
just-
pretty different.
I'm glad that what happened is you guys were like, what is the thing that's Thin Mints but not Thin Mints? And then after a brief pause, you just heard the words fat juniper with no fucking context. Because you didn't have to see the process my brain went through to find that.
Fat juniper. Poor juniper.
It's pronounced Jupiter.
What?
No. No, it's not. Stay away from me and my gin berries.
Gin.
How does
Do we have
juniper
any
grow?
gin?
Like goats, peas, bees, and barley.
What?
What did you ask? How does Jupiter grow or how does juniper grow?
Juniper. How does juniper grow? Like, is it a bush, plant, tree?
I thought it was a tree, but
I
it
think it's a
might
tree.
be
I
a
think
bush.
it's a tree.
Pretty sure it's a tree, though. Just noticed that my phone is at 15%. They are
Country
coniferous
roads.
trees and shrubs.
Take me home.
West Virginia!
Western Yarnum. Country fuck boy. Which isn't the lyric, but I feel like it should have been.
Yeah,
Hey.
it really should.
Next time you die is the end of stream.
Guess I won't die.
Huh.
That's the
Also,
thing I can
next,
do on command.
good stopping point.
Hello, please don't do that to me. I don't want any mark of yours on my ass. I should specify they had a branding iron. I'm not just crazy.
I don't.
Well, you are just crazy, but also
This doesn't prove it.
This doesn't disprove it.
No, it doesn't.
I'm not gonna go down there.
you sure?
Because then the stream would end.
It looks
Yeah.
like a friendly hole.
Alright, well, we're gonna let that pass us
Tim,
by.
pro tip. I know I'm not the best one receiving instructions from now, but don't call it a friendly hole.
I don't trust this. No, I don't. I hear noises. Okay.
for Flash.
A bagel. No. 2 bagels.
Did you say 2 bagels?
Yeah. Have you not seen that Vine?
No.
It's like somebody being possessed and someone else is like, hey, what do you want to eat? And the thing's just like, the flash of the innocent. He's like, a bagel. He's like, no. He's like, 2 bagels. It's a very good Vine.
Rip Vine.
Yeah. I wish someone
Now we
did
have
it for the
TikTok.
Vine better.
Y'all follow TikToks?
Eh.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't really follow Vine either, so.
Yeah.
You didn't watch every single Vine that came out?
No.
You just watch the compilation videos on YouTube?
Like, occasionally. Not even on
Like-
purpose. It was just like, oh, I guess this isn't my recommended.
You followed the Vine the same way everyone else did. Hence, why Vine is dead.
There are 2 types of people who view Vines. People who make compilation videos. And people who watch those compilation videos.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Dang it. Why haven't you died yet?
Because I'm fucking pro, dude.
Lies.
Ah! Oh god!
Are you about to die?
There's a chance of it.
A bird! It was a fucking bird that killed me!
You died to a
Oh, I'm
bird.
angry.
Alright, well, thanks everyone for coming.
Bye, guys.
See you.
Yeah,
Later.
Bye.
Bye.